Welcome back to today's video. Today we are in Pranburi, looking at retirement in this area. I mean, just look at it. It looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? So if you're interested in Hua Hin and south of Hua Hin, this video is going to be for you. Just arrived at Khao Kalok, which is in Pranburi. A lovely beach actually here, which is probably one of your local beaches if you lived in this area. Obviously there's soy dogs everywhere. And there's absolutely no one on the beach. What? I'm surprised. I know this is a quiet beach, but it's like December the 23rd. That means it's like absolute peak season, and I've spotted 3 or 4 people over there. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, to give you some context. So yeah, maybe a few in the afternoon, but oh my God. Oh yes, it's as nice as I remember this beach. It's absolutely beautiful. This beach here is part of Pranburi, obviously not away from the town centre a little bit, but this whole area is only 30 minutes from Hua Hin centre. So this kind of place is definitely suitable for someone who loves Hua Hin but wants somewhere a little bit more peaceful, you know, away from the crowds. As you can see here, it's December the 23rd and there's hardly anybody on the beach, and this is absolute peak season now. It should be, you know, packed. And I've been here in the the low season, and it's wonderful. There's literally nobody here, guys, ever in the low season, hardly any. Sometimes you get the odd expat, you know, walking up and down, but generally the odd Thai person or two, but generally it's deserted. It really is. I'm surprised how some of the businesses manage to keep going during that low period. It must be very, very difficult. So this is very much a quiet place to come if you're looking, you know, to be in striking distance of Hua Hin. You know, only 30 minutes drive away. But I think it's absolutely essential, if you come and live in a place like this, that you have your own transport. You know, you need either a motorbike, scooter, or some kind of car to get around. And you like driving, because you know you are going to have to travel back to Hua Hin sometimes, maybe for if you want to stock up on supplies, maybe use the hospitals there. I did notice a government hospital in the centre. I drove past, so not too far from here, so you could use that. But a lot of people would like to go back to Hua Hin to use the facilities there. And if it's only 30 minutes away, especially, you know, you're not going to live right next to this beach probably. You might be another 10 minutes that way, away from this beach. And then you might be only 20 minutes, you know, the side towards Hua Hin. So you might only be 20 minutes away from, you know, the outskirts of Hua Hin. So it really is very, very close. There is some absolutely awesome rock formations around here. You can see on the video. You can actually do rock climbing here. I have done a bit of bouldering before with my lad here, just like going transversing along sideways. It's quite good fun actually. So it's quite a unique little beach here. I say not that many people know about it, to be honest, and it's far enough away from Hua Hin that it stops a lot of people going here. A lot just go to Sai, which is the or Khao Kalok, you know, the beach is next to Hua Hin, so a lot of people go there. They don't actually come this far, so that's why it remains pretty much hardly anybody comes. Now maybe in the next 5 or 10 years that could change, you know, it could get a lot busier here. And as I came driving towards here, I noticed there's a lot of pool villas being built, luxury pool villas being built, which is good and bad. So obviously means this area is developing and getting a lot more touristy, and a lot more expats and a lot more retirees are thinking about coming here. There's really, I saw like a luxury pool villa, you know, a new complex being built, and it's 17.5 million baht. That's not cheap. That's quite expensive. You can see now on the video I'm starting to walk up. I'm just going, there's a lovely walkway that goes right to the top of this hill here, and because I'm super fit I can walk up pretty quick. So let's bang up here and then show you the views from the top, because they're absolutely beautiful. I've been up here before and we've finally reached the top. It wasn't that long actually, it was only like 15 minutes max I think. Absolutely wonderful views of Khao Kalok Beach. That's what I came up here for. I remember the views are absolutely beautiful. You sea right across. Then this side there's all hills here still. There's a few more mountains there, and then the other way going the other coastline. What do I think about this area? Well, I think it's an up and coming area for sure. I think because it's so close to Hua Hin, I think in the future more and more people are going to retire further down this coast. And places like this will get developed a lot more, unfortunately or unfortunately, depends how you look at it. But you can already see villas going up here, so I think this area is going to change a lot over the next 5-10 years for sure. I think just the urban sprawl of Hua Hin is going to come south and probably even go a lot further past here eventually as well. This area definitely suits someone who wants somewhere peaceful, you know. There isn't that much to do here apart from chill out, you know. I think if someone likes to chill out 80-90% of the time, this is a good place to come. And then weekends you can go to Hua Hin, or you go down to Brajup, Kirikan, go further south, or go somewhere else for the weekends and, you know, do something. You know, I think if you want that kind of balance of both, then this is a good area. You know, you're not in the middle of nowhere. You are pretty close to Hua Hin, which has everything you could possibly want. You know, I've done lots of videos on Hua Hin before, and I think it's an absolutely amazing area, to be honest, for retirement. And, you know, if you want to live just outside, then this kind of place would be ideal, I think. For me personally, I think it's a good place to come. You know, you are a little bit out of the centre of Hua Hin. Can you just do us a favour, if you're getting a bit of value from the video, just press the subscribe button, just help us out. It is Christmas, come on, my Christmas present. Press subscribe. Thanks a lot. And back to the video. Just grabbing a local coffee at one of these restaurants, right in Khao Kalok Beach actually. Right opposite the beach, absolutely lovely. I'll put the name on the screen here. And I think this will be part of your life if you're gonna live in an area like this, is chilling. You know, I've just seen some bikers biking along this road here, and they're stopping for coffee or some food, and they look like retirement age foreigners, and I'm just like, yep, I think this is what this area is about, you know, just relaxing, chilling. If you want that Monday to Friday or something, or maybe all the time, maybe you don't want anything, you want to be completely out of it, and this would be a good area to come for that for sure. I think another massively important thing that a lot of people don't really talk about on the internet is, you know, or not much as they should do, is the pollution in Thailand. And, you know, coming to an area like this, I mean, Hua Hin is pretty good. It doesn't have too much pollution. You know, it's on the coast, so it blows off a little bit. But, you know, just coming south a little bit, I think, helps you prevent, you know, in the future what might happen to Hua Hin. Because obviously it's getting busier and busier, and more and more people are living there. The town's expanding continuously. So I think I always kind of recommend live out of the centre because of the traffic a little bit now. You know, and I personally think, you know, going south is kind of nicer than going north. But I've done a couple of videos on Siam as well. And to be honest, Siam's kind of growing on me a little bit. It has some really good points to it as well. I'm trying to give it a chance because I kind of wrote it off before, I think. But going back to the pollution, I think pollution, you know, in an area like this, you see today, I mean, you see the mountains right over there. A little bit, you know, there's a little bit, but it's mainly clear. Now is like getting to quite a bad time in Thailand, you know, start of January soon, and then, you know, there is a bit of pollution knocking around, especially in the north as well. So an area like this might be, you know, slightly better than Hua Hin if pollution's like a massive deal to you as well. I've not really noticed anything that bad in Hua Hin. So one or two people moan about it a little bit, but generally no, it's not too bad. To be honest, the further south you go, you know, the pollution gets less and less for sure, you know, just because there's less infrastructure, less, you know, buildings and that. See right over there, there's a bit of mist. I don't know if that's pollution or just misty area, but you look up there, it looks pretty clear to me. Oh, this is a nice spot. Feels lovely, man. I'm well enjoying today. It's well nice. Thanks for making me make this video for you. If there's a lot of interest in these kind of places, I'll do more videos like this in some of the areas further south from here as well. So put it in the comments, let us know which area you're thinking about retiring to, and are you actually interested in these areas further south of Hua Hin as well. Alright, take it easy, have a nice Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Take it easy.